Hello viewers, Joe's HVAC Piano Fishing and Rail Fan Productions here. We're going to give you a little rail room update as of June 2023. It's been a little while since we last showed some of the displays we had set up, so without further ado, let's take a look. Alright, so this first display right here is my 1926 Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad 130 RE rail. I found this on the Bloom. It was being scrapped, and my buddy told me I could take it, so I collected it and restored it. You can see it's got the famous Lackawanna logo, as you would see on some of the steam engines, like the 565, which has preserved the steam town to this day, and an original DL&W tie plate for it to sit on. Yes, this is an original DL&W. It's not from the Bloom, unfortunately. I found these on home rails. I saved them and restored them, and now they look as good as new. So here's the rail. I'll give you a little further back. This rail is 18 inches long. The joint bars are, I think, 16 inches because they are full longer toeless bars. So I have an older one, so it's kind of a little interesting. So yeah, this is in place of the Mint 141 RE, which is downstairs. Yes, the 141 RE, the 141 RE is downstairs on static display. So this rail came up here with the other fallen flags, DL&W, Erie, Lackawanna, CP, Lehigh Valley. So yeah, this is probably one of the newest additions to the rail room. We'll show you some other stuff we got done as well. So right over here, while we're in this area, here's my blue 136 RE with the water rust pattern on the head. I made a nice little, really interesting looking rust pattern on the head of that rail. So, and right here we got two more centerpiece display plates that we use for displaying centerpieces. These are standard Arima, which means they are compatible, which means they are 15 inches across on both of them. Right over here, behind the DL&W 130 RE, is another DL&W tie plate. This one originally sat downstairs. I hope you can see it okay right hiding behind there. This one has been sitting downstairs, all covered up with dirt. And I figured, what the hell, why not? Let's bring it back upstairs where it belongs with the fallen flags. And so I did. It is now up here with the fallen flags, just like it was meant to be. And right over here, we got another DL&W. I don't know if we showed this in the last video or not that we did when we were in here. This is a 1937 DL&W 131 RE rail. See here, this one has not been touched, and same with this one. These have never been touched with the grinder. They are completely original, and they are really worth something to collectors who like to collect and restore these things. Like me, for example, I collect and restore these. And once again, you can see the famous the Lackawanna logo on this rail because it's DL&W. And this one's got a little bit of information on the side of the web on this side. It's just got 131 RE, so that's the size of your rail, 131 pounds per yard, and it complies with the American Railroading Engineering Association. Right over here, we got a 132 RE. This is a 3-footer, and that one's a 35 at the head. This is a Erie, Lackawanna rail. This was rolled in August 1972. So this was a few years before Conrail took over. And this is Erie, Lackawanna right here. I do not have an EL logo for it, so kind of unfortunate because I have to make one. I have to stencil one onto the rail. So that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but, we'll do it because it's heritage. And I'm sure you're wondering what the hell these are. These are 136 LV rails. This one right here is a 2-footer. It's 25-incher. It weighs 86 pounds. And I have this set up like the original LV mainline. This came as a pair, so it's kind of an unusual pair because I've never seen this before. I've never seen a regular 136 LV, but this is a regular 136 LV right here. And then this yellow jacket here, sorry it doesn't look the greatest. This is a 136 LVH. So this rail is one of the earliest variants of 136 LVH. This was rolled in 1922, in July 1922. So the rail turned 100 last year. Right? And you guys can see here that the holes are bigger. So that means this rail has larger holes than the other rail. So don't mind that, it's just some bullshit in the background. So we'll try, maybe we can try to edit that out. So like I said, here it is. This one was rolled in July 1922, and this one was rolled in September 1926. So that just goes to show you the age difference between the rails, a 4-year difference. And then if you're wondering what this is, well, it's another new addition. This is a LV jacket variation. So let me put these on the ground. And you can see I have it set up as a typical mainline joint. So that means you have your... So here's our smallest one. This is another 18-incher. This is 136 LV, so these are both regular. So they're probably about, I'd probably say 6 3/4, maybe 6 5/8 in height, because these were 7 inches in height when new. Same with the plain yellow one over there, hiding behind them. And you can see here I have the original LV joint bars. Well, maybe not the original bars that actually were on this joint, but I do have original full toe bars. And you can see I two-tone them on, I match the two-tone. So on this side, the orange is on the right and the blue is on the left. So orange and blue jacket. And then on this side, your orange is on the left and your blue's on the right. So you can see here, head looks really nice. And yes, this one's polished and this one's original but painted over. And the reason why I painted it original, because I just wanted to kind of experiment a little bit. That way, if you want to feel the head of the rail, you still can. You can feel the original rust texture, but you won't get dirty. And right over here, we got some stuff out of the way. Got lots more DL&W right here. Got 3 more of these. Well, actually, a lot of original DL&W. So practically all this stuff right here. These 2 orange, blue underneath that, the 1925s. These black 3 are 1925. Those 2 are 1955 and 57. Some of the last DL&W. We just got some stuff right there. It's not really display worthy, so we're not going to include that in the video. And right here we got a little bit of Delaware and Hudson, as you can see right here. This is actually this one might have been Erie Lackawanna. This one, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, okay, so this one, alright, so I think this one's a 1961. Not positive, it looks like a 1961. Yes, this one's 1961. So that's just after the DL&W merger. And they were taking looks like this one might have been on the freight track. I'm not sure. It looks like Delaware and Hudson. Underneath it is Delaware and Hudson. And of course, we just got some extra stuff over here. 136 LV we didn't need for a display just yet. And some damaged 136 LVs underneath it. So that's kind of unfortunate because they had some damage done during their removal. Right here we got some more DL&W. This one is a 1953 full tow bar. 131 pounds per yard is the rail size it's compatible with. So you can see here it's 36 inches long. And it fits that rail right over there. Now this one's pretty unique and special in my collection because this is my only 130 RE joint bar that I have. I managed to rescue this one as well. And you can see it's... I'll pull it here up a little bit so you guys can see this thing's really pitted. I don't know why you guys can see it, but if you look from here, you might be able to tell. It's pretty badly pitted. So I had a pretty hard time getting the rust off this thing. But I soaked it in acid for, 1 or 2 days. And the rust came right off. Painted it back up and it looks beautiful. So yeah, sorry for the little railroad mess. We're still trying to get stuff organized here. And also, I forgot to show you guys this. I don't know if I showed this in the last video. This is my very first LV tie plate I've ever collected and restored. The info is right here. BSCO L13 1/2 LV 1930. So this came from the Montrose branch because it was unfortunately being scrapped, so I was able to save it. And I restored it to cosmetic glory, and it looks beautiful. LV black because it's from the steam era. So practically black would work with any of the steam era railroads. Just have to have the right logo for them is all. So that's a little bit of an irony right there, because these are steam era rails, but yet they're in the LV passenger paint scheme of the Alco C420s. They're in the yellow jacket. So how weird is that? That's a little irony right there. Steam era rails in the passenger diesel era paint schemes. That's so weird. So yeah, we'll get you the info on these ones here. So yes, again, BSCO L13 1/2 LV. This one's 1926. Matches this rail right here. This one has got the same thing on it, 1926. This one is a very rare LV that I rescued and got into my collection. This is a 136 LVH. This one's from 1954. So it's probably one of the last LV tie plates. Probably one of the last good ones to be rescued. So yeah, guys, I got lots of LV. We got another rail downstairs. Better yellow jacket. Paint job is crisp and clear, so you guys can really see it. So maybe we'll do that one in a separate video. We did do a video of the restoration procedure where we got it sanded down and primed. But now the rail is all done. The head looks beautiful. And now it just sits on static display. It just needs a little bit of cleaning because it got a bit filthy. So yeah, we're going to include that in the next video. Where it's part 2 of the tour of my rail collection. This is practically a 2023 update. We got some stuff downstairs. We'll show you the DL&W tie for the first time. Because that one, a good friend of mine gave it to me. And I just left it original, and I just put some restored stuff on top. So I'm sure you guys, I don't know if you guys saw in the last video or not, there was a mate with that 131 right there. That is downstairs. That's downstairs in my shop, and it sits on static display on the tie. So, anyway, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the railroom tour. But before I close out the video, I forgot some stuff. Yes, I forgot to show you some stuff. Right under the boxes here, this is here's a single shoulder DL&W tie plate from 1916. So it's hiding under there, but right where my finger is, that's where it is. Right here is an Erie Lackawanna painted tie plate. So it's painted in the Lackawanna. Even though, yes, it is modern, it's from 2012. But I painted it into the Lackawanna paint scheme just for shits and giggles, because I thought it would look pretty cool. And right here we got Delaware and Hudson, DL&W. And then, of course, we got some Delaware and Hudson from what's the South line. Another DL&W right under here, and then another Delaware and Hudson. So, sorry I forgot to include that stuff. Sorry it's at the end of the video. But I hope you enjoy. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in another video. Thank you for watching.